You can tell by the shows that's standing by the car.
Got a fresh line out, yeah, fresh outfit. About to have a parking lot on smash. Plus I got a Chevy with a four, got 125 on the dash. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. 'Cause it's just another day in the life of the boss.
What? No, I'm not. Okay.
I'm from where the hammers rung. News cameras never come. You with your man's
Okay. Ugh, there's ain't nobody watching my broadcast. I had a broadcast. I have it going right now. Brandon. I am.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
It's only show 2.
Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. We them boys. We them boys. We making noise. Hold on. We them boys. We them boys. We making noise. We them boys. Young, but you know I'm ready. Foreign girls call me, but I'ma get back to the point. Hold on. We them boys. We them boys. We making noise.
Yeah, I have someone else want to ball with me in my stream.
We them boys. We making noise.
Green light.
Lead a club, these bros be trying to chase me. Car who wanna race? Girl, you ain't come up on, so why you showing up? I'm taking them shots, my partners, they loaded up. Man, I don't know all these we I get some material. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we making noise. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, we them boys.
I'm going to my court now. It's kicked me out of your court, saying your friend's court is not available at this time.
Won't even run about guards, I don't believe in none of that. Your facts are backwards. Nas is a rebel of the street corner. Pulling it out the dresser. Police got me under pressure.
All about that money, bro. All about that money.
So, YouTube, I'm about to go play versus the Pacers. I'm sorry about this, but I'm
The 2K Sports
not
pregame show.
a starter because of Stephen
I'm Ernie
Curry.
Johnson here again with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. This NBA season rocking right along, and we're loving every minute of it. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And tonight, we'll be watching Steph Curry. Known for his offensive firepower, but he's made major strides in all areas since coming into this league, Shaq.
Yeah, he didn't have great handles when he entered. Now one of the top 2 dribblers in the league.
Yeah, I agree. You know what the funny thing is?
What?
He used to be the guy they sat on the
You have
bench in
8
the fourth quarter
followers, bro.
when he
You
first
have
got
8
there.
followers.
Now he's the clutch guy in the NBA, and his turnover ratio, turnover to assist ratio
my
thing has gone
God.
down tremendously.
Who did?
You know, I do broadcast.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone.
So I'm going George Hill.
Comes in for Lavoy Allen, and it's C.J. Miles in for Monte Ellis. Golden State also making some changes. Chris Kamen's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Iguodala comes in for Klay Thompson, and Freak subbed in for Curry. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Barnes and Green are the forward set. Iguodala out there with Freak, and it's Kaman in at the 5, down low. Stolen by George. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Rodney Stuckey's checked in for George. Hill drives in. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will come the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them. When you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
And the basket by Hill.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Yeah, I want someone to follow me.
Gets it to go on the assist by Green. Freak's got his first points of the night. There's 1:26 left in the first. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I was able to speak with Frank Vogel for a minute. He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
And thank you for that, Doris.
The one that's so lonely that
passes to
doesn't have
Johnson.
to follow it before. Yeah.
Indiana moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hill. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
For your Pacers, George Hill.
Killer
And the first one drops.
Hill playing well. He's already up to 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
The Warriors making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Last outing for Indiana, they won that game against Dallas.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
Hill with it. 17 points for him last game against Dallas.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And they're scoring pretty well as we can.
So you guys saw me play the first quarter.
Loves to hear someone say,
comment below and tell me how I can improve my game.
Entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Turner. Johnson comes in for Allen. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for C.J. Miles. And it's Hill in for Ellis. Different look here for the Warriors. Barnes, he's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Ian Clark comes in for Andre Iguodala. Brooks checked in for Klay Thompson. And Freak subbed in for Steph Curry. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Green and Spades are in the post. Freak is out there with Brooks. And it's Clark in at the 3 spot.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Ezeli's checked in for the Warriors. Johnson sends the screen for George. He feeds it to Hill. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
I'll tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the
my bad. I didn't mean to throw that.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
On the wing, George, guarded by Green. Johnson outside. Out to Stuckey. 4 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. Rebound Brooks. Warriors trail by 7. 3 on 3. There's Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
There's a good screen. Pick up by Hill. Pass to Johnson. And stolen by Barnes. Over to the wing. Here's Freak. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Stuckey can't get it to go. And here's Freak. Goes up the baseline. And the release is before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's a
That's
close...
2 buzzer beaters you guys saw me miss. Now after this game I gotta get off. Why? Because my dad is going to play.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need. Been now for Indiana. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Lavoy Allen. Johnson comes in for George. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Monte Ellis. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Hill. And then for Golden State, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Ian Clark comes in for Klay Thompson. And Freak subbed in for Curry. They've got C.J. Miles. Turner is out there with Hill. Then there's Rodney Stuckey. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. That's the Pacers 5. Stuckey into the lane. Great D that time from Green.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
1:33 left to play in the third. Turner against Barnes. And Turner kicks to Miles. Gets a very good look and converts. Miles has got his 3rd basket of the night. Warriors trail by 16. Barnes dishes to Freak. Releases from 15. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Barnes.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Stuckey drives inside. Deflects the pass. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
George Hill's checked in for Indiana. And then for Golden State, Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Brooks in for Ian Clark. And that one's good. Freak. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now, here is Hill. He's covered closely. Turner with a screen for Hill. It's stolen. Here's Freak. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And that's now 10 points for Freak.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Here is Miles. He's got 8. Hill left side. Fires the three. Good. Hill's got 19 points. Here's Freak. 15-point game. No good trying to beat the butt.
And now, let's hear it for your Pace Face.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Changes. Turner's checked in for Hill. Johnson comes in for Allen. And it's C.J. Miles in for George Hill. And then for Golden State, Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Freak subbed in for Steph Curry. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green is out there with Festus Ezeli. And it's Freak in at the 1 spot.
They haven't been effective against George. He has 8 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
Well, luckily, they've got some really solid backup. You hate to see a player DQ'd, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a decent job of replacing his production.
A stupendous finish in traffic. George has got 10 points here in the second half.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Thompson passes to Freak.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shot.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Turner against Barnes. And Turner kicks to George. That's good from Allen on the assist by George. And 11 points for Allen.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Pacers.
You're right, Steve. This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier. And now, Clark, they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win easily.
I think this epitomizes the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance of never doubting your teammates, your coaches. This team stayed together. I really like what I've seen here tonight. They definitely earned this.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Hill. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Some changes for Indiana. Johnson comes in for Turner. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Monte Ellis. And then for Golden State, Chris Kamen's checked in for Barnes. Looney comes in for Green. And it's Brooks in for Klay Thompson. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this...
Guys, Paul...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and George Hill.
In the playoffs, the game go to George
I'd call
Hill.
his performance economical
Wow.
because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast.
That's what I wanted. I got Klay Thompson's My Team card. I don't know, I will go look really quick. Can I, Dad? Go look at my Klay Thompson card.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words.
It's MJ.
Still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up.
I got the 87 Klay Thompson.
With the sauce, Chef Curry with the pop, boy.
Yeah.
360 with the wrist, boy. Who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or try the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got 40 in the studio, every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the bucks and the billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. What's he ain't show valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why.
I'm going to leave him. I have like